Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you ever played with Bratz when you were a little kid, but I definitely did. Me and my cousin were obsessed with Bratz, and like I said in not my last video, but the one before that, I'm obsessed with nostalgic content right now, so I decided that today I am going to create my favorite Bratz dolls in The Sims 4. These are all Bratz that I had growing up, and I just found them on Wikipedia, and now I'm replicating them. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that I wanted to do was definitely fix the lips. Bratz are known for having really big, like, pouty lips, so I wanted to give them as big of lips as possible. Also, I made everyone a twin after this one, so I didn't really have to do too much detail editing, so I wanted to make sure her eyes and her lips were perfect since she was going to be the basis of what everybody else looked like. Okay, so the Bratz that you see is Yasmin from the Slumber Party collection, and that is who we're making right now. She is actually my oldest Bratz doll. I looked it up, and besides the ones I got from my cousin, she is the oldest one. So I wanted to give her nice big green eyes. On most of my Sims, I don't like to use these eyes because they just don't look very natural, but they're dolls, so I kind of liked that they didn't look that natural. And also, like, if you look at her eyebrows, they're like paper thin, so I wanted to give her really, really, really thin eyes. And then I wanted to give her box braids that went into like long hair, but I couldn't find anything like that, so instead I just went with the box braids. And the makeup that I did disappears whenever I put her CC on. That's why I didn't show myself doing it, because now I have to go back and change her makeup to make sure that it matches with the overlay that I gave her. I think this overlay is so pretty, and it looks so much like her skin tone that it's literally perfect. I wasn't a big fan of the purple that she has on now, so I wanted to change it and make it match. I think that is literally the exact same color that's on the doll. Usually Bratz are super, super skinny, so I wanted to make her as thin as a Bratz doll. I just wanted to say, like, you do not have to be this thin, but I think Bratz dolls are this thin, so that's why I did this. I wanted them to look like dolls, and I thought this was really cool. I just got this undershirt today. I couldn't find pants that had frogs, but I thought the cute little clouds matched pretty well. I think a lot of this stuff, it's not perfect. Like, the headband's not fuzzy, the coat's not super fuzzy, the pants are clouds, but I mean, everything matches up pretty well. Not perfectly, but well enough that I think it looks really cool. So obviously I went ahead and named her Yasmin because that's her name, and for the last name I decided I would give them all the last name of Bratz because I thought that was kind of cool. So her name is Yasmin Bratz. In case you didn't know, Yasmin is actually a pop star, so I decided to make her a musical genius. She also really loves animals, but I forgot to put that one in there, so I made her a music lover, and since she's into yoga, I made her active, and I made her cheerful because she loves her friends so much. Okay, so this is our next Bratz doll, and believe it or not, this is actually Chloe, like the main Bratz doll. I had a hard time picking her skin details because she's like really pale, but at the same time, like, she kind of looks tan, and I had to look really hard to find some custom content hair that kind of looked like hers and had like the highlights like hers. But I wanted to give her those same like really thin eyebrows, and her eyes looked sort of grayish in this picture, but when I actually looked at the doll that I have, they're more like a blue color, but I gave her gray because that's what the picture looks like. And then it was actually, I think, really easy to get their lips to be the right color because I think I didn't struggle with that at all. I thought that this top, I mean, it doesn't say the same thing, but it pretty well resembles what she had. And then I gave her a cute red skirt. The boots I was really impressed with because they had the like snakeskin print. It would have been cool if I could have found a snakeskin skirt, but I wasn't able to find that. And then I forgot to give her blush, but she definitely has a good bit of blush on. And then something looked wrong with her face, so I wanted to just edit it a little bit. She has a more of like a round face than what I was giving her, so I wanted to try to round up her face a little bit. Chloe is known for being very playful, so I gave her the goofball trait, and she's also in a lot of sports, so I gave her the active trait, which is why I changed her aspiration to the bodybuilder aspiration. And it also says she's really smart, so I wanted to make her a geek as well. Okay, so Chloe actually has a second outfit, and I have the second outfit on one of my other dolls, so I wanted to kind of replicate that. I couldn't get like even close to similar pants or a very similar jacket, but I thought that this was still cute enough. It still matches pretty well. And then I went back in one more time and fixed up her skin details. Okay guys, this Bratz doll is Megan, and she was actually my favorite Bratz doll growing up, so I'm literally so excited to make her in Sims. I loved this hair. I thought it was perfect. It had nice highlights, but I did have to make, her chest smaller so they weren't poking through her hair. I thought those eyes were perfect with what she had. And since she is a ginger, I had to go in and change her skin details to make her look paler. And then I had to give her the same Bratz looking eyebrows that I gave everybody else. Well, I don't think everybody's eyebrows are the exact same, but they're all very, very thin. And then I don't know, I wasn't happy with her nose for some reason. Nobody else's nose bothered me, but hers was just like, I don't like this nose. And then she has quite dark makeup, so I had to replicate that. And I think it actually looks really good on her for whatever reason. Like the black, well, it's kind of like a purplish black, but it looks really good with her skin tone. And then I don't know, I didn't like doing the Nike thing because it's a little bit sporty, but it was the best top that I had. And then those pants are really cool. They have like almost the same belt, and I wasn't sure exactly what shoes she's wearing because they're covered up really a lot, but I thought that those were a pretty good match. Megan also had a second outfit with a yellow jacket and a really cute denim skirt. I thought that matched really well with the same vibe and everything, and I gave her the same boots as before. Then I named her Megan, and I made her a party animal, a music lover. She loves the outdoors because she loves to travel, and she's very outgoing. Okay guys, so the next sim brat we have is named Phoebe. She's a little baseball player, and this is what she looks like. So I wanted to make sure her skin tone was the same, and I love that she has purple eyes. I think that's so unique and really, really cute. And she also has a beauty mark. I don't know if you can see, but it is over like beside her lip. And I thought this hair was cool, but not exactly right because she does have some red in her hair, but I know I don't have a hair that matches that. I also didn't really match Megan's hair perfectly. She also has like a little bit of a ponytail, so her hair is just, let's just pretend her hair is right. But I think I did a good job on her lips, and I gave her her beauty mark, but it is on the wrong side of her face, unfortunately. And I remembered to do her makeup this time. Sometimes I had to go back and fix their blush, but I remembered this time. And this was the closest thing I could get to her outfit. The shin guards are really bad. I just gave her pink leg warmers, but luckily I did have cleats. I thought I could only find cleats for boys because that's what they were listed as, but I guess that they also worked for girls, which is great. And I gave her a pink bracelet on her left arm. She had on a visor, but I couldn't replicate that. The visor just did not work out. Phoebe is very sweet, so I made her a friend of the world, and because she loves softball so much, I made her active, and I made her cheerful and good because she's very kind and very sweet. So the next brat I actually did backwards. I did her outfit first, and then I did her face because I was worried that I wouldn't have an outfit for her, so I wanted to make sure before I invested in her face. But I mean, it's probably the worst outfit on here, but I think it turned out okay. I gave her those purple boots to kind of tie back in the purple that was missing from the outfit, and then, like I said, I did her traits, and I wanted to give her like hazel, like olive green eyes. I think I did a pretty good job of that. I think her makeup looks really nice, and then I gave her some like just kind of bland hair. At first it was gray on the bottom, but I changed it to black, and it looked great. And her name is Katya, which I spelled wrong at first, but I corrected it. So her name is Katya. And I gave her the soulmate trait because they said that she is very flirty. No, I gave her the serial romantic trait because they said she is flirty. So our last Bratz doll is a boy, which is exciting. I had other boys, but I couldn't find their collection, so I only did this one, and his name is Thad. I actually found out after reading his profile that he is mute, which I think is really cool because he's in a band. He plays the guitar. I think he made his appearance on the mic, which I think is awesome that they made him mute. I thought that hair was literally like exactly the same because he even has like the brown roots. And then I wish I would have gone with the jeans that he had on before, but I mean, they're gray. They look good. I gave him the musical genius, music lover. There wasn't a whole lot about him, so I kind of was just going off the fact that he's a rocker. Ranking them best to worst, I would say that Yasmin in the PJs was definitely the most accurate, and then the next would be Chloe. Chloe's first outfit was amazing. She would have beat Yasmin based off that first outfit alone, but the second outfit is not as accurate. And then the third place is Megan. Both of Megan's outfits had some issues. Neither one of them were perfect. And then next we have Phoebe. Phoebe's outfit was pretty close, but there were definitely some problems. It wasn't perfect. The pinks weren't the same. It didn't oh, those shin guards are so bad. And then we have Thad. I did pretty good on him, but he's pretty bland, so that's why he's a little bit later down the list. And then last we have Katya because she was not my favorite. She was definitely the worst one that I had. I think I did pretty good on this. Leave me a comment down below what you guys would like to see next and who your favorite Bratz dolls were growing up, or if you even played with Bratz. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.